It's you.
Hey everyone, Janelle the Tech here with some members of the TTH crew.
Woo!
Welcome to XMAS Games put on by your KW Tech the Halls crew. If you don't know what Tech the Halls is, it is an organization that started 5 years ago to raise money and awareness for KW Cares during the holiday season. We have continuously aimed to bring value and the best in tech, all while
Who is the Tech the Halls crew? They donate their time and effort. These people are composed of MC tech trainers versus market center tech trainers, regional tech trainers, labs advisors, AWRI leaders, and more. We want to take a moment and say thank you to all of you who have put your time and effort in and make this a success. And thank you to all the speakers we have had and those who will speak in December.
This December is going to be different. It's going to be gamified. And we wanted to give you just a little preview of what is yet to come.
Now, today we will just be a sample. There's a lot more in December. And yet, our goal is this year to elevate the learning experience.
Time to have so much fun that we forget we're learning.
Yay!
With all that being said, we have someone who you all know and love. He brings lots of fun to KWI and our family, and he's the one and only Donnie Brookman. He's going to be your game show host for this virtual gamified educational experience. Enjoy.
Hello, hello. You all know how to really make someone turn red here. Can I get some color correction on my camera? Janelle, Ryan, Brett, and team, Namesh. It's so good, Brandon, to see all of you. Thank you so much for the opportunity to join for today's XMAS Games for celebrating Christmas in July. We're going to be having some fun today, learning about our Keller Williams technology. There might be some fun additional questions in there, all while learning at the same time. So I'm seeing lots of people. I see Dan from St. Pete. Hey, Dan. Hey, Zach. Hey, Eva, Janice, Kathy. Check this out. All of the emojis with Ozzy in Las Vegas. I can see those excitements. So excited to be here as well. We are going to be going through a game, and some of you might have actually played a game on this platform before, and this is all designed to be fun. We're going to see in real time the scores after each question, and I am going to be narrating the entire gaming experience before we jump into some hands-on training and possibly a sneak peek at some upcoming items that have yet to be released in our technology. So I want to get started by first just laying out some ground rules. And what we're going to do is in just a second, you're going to see a code or a link shared to help get started with our games. Now, as we're going through this process to start, you'll either be able to scan the code with your phone camera, or you'll be able to click on the link to access it. Once you join the game, it's going to ask you for your name. One thing that's really going to help us make sure that we get some really cool prizes and we can recognize all of those winners as we see the scoreboard start to come up is if you use your real name versus a nickname. So make sure it's something that we can identify you with. And I'm going to lean on my amazing production crew here to go ahead and start sharing out the QR code. And let's start getting some people into this game as we continue chatting here. Plaid Dad's here. There's Brett. We got Melissa's joining us from Market Center 700. Pamela's joining from us from New Jersey. Ozzy, yes, I brought the sneak peeks today. We got some fun for you. There it is. Awesome. So we are waiting for players. If you are out there, do us a favor and either go to www.kahoot, that's KAHOOT.IT. You'll enter in the game pin 2539236. Or if you have your smartphone device, this is a game that's really easy to play directly from your smartphone. Scan that QR code in the top right-hand corner of the screen to join the game directly. Remember to enter in a name that we can recognize where you're from so that we can get started here in just a few minutes with our game. If this is the first time you're playing Kahoot, it's a fast-paced quiz show game. Now, what that means is you'll see a question. The question could be a true or false. It could have multiple choice. You might see a clue that's slowly being revealed with images behind it. No matter what the question is, your motive here and objective is to answer the question accurately and as fast as possible to earn the most points. That's right. You're going to get credit more points for speed and accuracy. So you want the right answers and as fast as possible. We got lots of people joining in. Heather's in, Michael Martin's in, Beth is in, GC is in, Mr. Younger's in, Sanda Bradley, Brittany's in, Jada is in. We got the game pin coming out in a variety of ways, depending on where you're watching this from. We got Jocelyn in San Jose, California, Jim from Houston, Mahek in Houston, Nate in Mile High City, Denver. Hey, GC, good to see you. Thanks for being here. We got some more people joining. Look, we're up to 117 that are in the game. Deanna from San Antonio. Crystal's in the house wondering who is going to win. Remember to go ahead and scan that QR code to join the game or jump in at www.kahoot.it. Maybe you already have the Kahoot app downloaded on your phone. You can also type in the game pin from there. We're up to 125. Marge, I know that's right. We can all be techies. Andrew Hicks is in the house. KW Heritage is in the house. Uh-oh, Kyle. Ozzy sees you. Pamela, you are in. If you just hang out right there, the game is going to get started in just a few minutes. We're just letting our few more players join. Awesome. We're going to get started in just about 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes for those of you who haven't joined already. As a reminder, if you're just joining the stream, we're playing a game to start off our XMAS games here today. This is going to be an educational learning event. You can scan the QR code on the screen or visit kahoot.it, typing in the game pin 253-9236. We are going to be having some fun today and testing our knowledge on all things KW Tech, real estate, MREA, and some fun questions that we'll see there. Hey, Casey. Hey, Monica. Paulina from City View's in the house. Mary's here and wishing everyone good luck. Brittany's representing 2 market centers today. Double the fun. Okay, so once again, this game is going to be based on first accuracy, the accuracy of the answer that you see. The questions are going to be a variety of topics. It's going to be KW Tech. It could be MREA, things from the Millionaire Real Estate Agent book. It could be real estate related or general questions. You'll see on the screen all of the options. It could be multiple choice. It could be true or false. You might have to type in an answer. Your screen, the device that you're joining the game from, is going to be your game controller. It's all about accuracy and speed. You'll get the most points by answering the questions accurately and being the fastest to do so. After each question, we will get an update on the score until the final end, where we'll be waiting to reveal the winners of today's event at the very end of our call, at the conclusion. Awesome. Here we go. So we are going to jump in. Oh, we got 1 more minute. It looks like we got 1 more minute to join. Who doesn't love to have fun while we're learning? We got 1 more minute. Andrew's back again. Sarah's wondering who is going to win. It is time to get started. Here we go with the XMAS Games 2023 in 3, 2, 1. Our very first of 22 questions. When was Keller Williams Realty founded? When was Keller Williams Realty founded? We've got 4 choices on the screen. We've got 1963 and 1983, 1991, or 2001. The questions will be on the screen at which you joined, where you can choose your answer there, whether that's your phone or your computer. And the answers are in. The correct answer was 1983 was when Keller Williams was founded. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. We have Chaos is joining in first place here with 924 points. Closely following, we've got Corinne, and we've got Marty Richter, Mike B, and C. Para. Here we go with question number 2. That was just getting started. Keep an eye on the device that you joined. That's where you'll be adding the answers. What are the 3 L's of the MREA? The 3 L's of the MREA. Listen, leverage, leads, listings are our choices. Listen, leverage, leads, listings. We've got 7 answers in, 20 answers in, 31 answers in. Lock in those answers as we're rounding out the time, and it is leads, listings, and leverage. Congratulations to those of you who got that right. Let's go ahead and take a look how that shaked up the scoreboard today. Corinne is jumping into first place. You're seeing it there. We've got Kelsey, Noel, Marty is still on the board, and Cassie is joining the board. So you'll want to go ahead and make sure you're joining the game at kahoot.it using the pin that you're now seeing at the bottom of the screen. If you haven't joined, or maybe you need to rejoin, you should be able to do so there at kahoot.it using the game pin 2539236. And you'll view the questions and answer the questions on the device you join from. That could be your smartphone, your tablet, or your computer. Make sure you hit submit. Ron learned the hard way. If you don't submit your answers, it could cost you 5 seconds. These seconds are precious. We've got a lot of smart people on today's call. So you want to be accurate and fastest to earn the most points for each question. Looks like Anna Brown is the highest climber, climbed 35 places with that last question alone. Let's go ahead and press the next button in the top right corner and go to our next question. Question number 3. Who is an agent's first key hire? An agent's first key hire. Will that be a buyer's agent, a listing agent, administrator, or transaction coordinator? Transaction coordinator. We've got 70, 80, 90, over 100 answers are already in. 118 answers. And the final correct answer is administrator. Corinne's taking first place with over 2,500 points in this round. Kelsey is not far behind at 2,495. And we got Mike B and Cassia joining the leaderboard right here. You want to make sure that you're getting all of these questions in. Adriana jumped 29 places with that last question alone. So keep a look at your device, at your screen to answer those questions and lock in your answers before the time runs out. Let's go on to question number 4. Question number 4, in the MREA, what is the key to effective lead generation for real estate agents? In the MREA, what is the key to effective lead generation for real estate agents? We got 8 seconds left with this particular one. 8 seconds left. And the answers are locked in. Building relationships with people in the community. We've heard this before. Real estate is a relationship-driven business. Congratulations. We got 10 players that just hit their answer streak 3, meaning they got the last 3 questions correct in a row. We've got Kelsey taking the lead, followed by Mike B, Noel, Cassia, and Corinne. You're still on the leaderboard, Corinne. You can do this. Let's jump into question number 5. Awesome. According to Shift, what is the main strategy for thriving in a shifting real estate market? According to Shift, the book, what is the main strategy for thriving in a shifting real estate market? We got 4 answer choices on the screen with 5 seconds remaining. Remember to submit your answers. We got over 100 in. And the green answer was correct, adapting and adjusting business strategies. This is shaking up the leaderboard, but Kelsey is holding on to the lead with over 3,800 points there. You've got Mike B, Cassia, Corey, and Corinne. Corinne, you're still on the leaderboard. And we got Rick Bond, climbed 19 places with that last question. So it sounds like Rick has been studying the shift book out there, that's for sure. We're going to go on to our next question. Question number 6. What year was Command launched for all associates? Command launched for all associates. Was it 2018, 2019, 2017, or 2020? And the correct answer was 2019. Yes, believe it or not, Command is only going to be turning 5 years old in February of next year as we're celebrating family reunion. That question got Mike B to the top of the leaderboard. Corinne climbed back up in position number 2 with Corey, April, and Plaid Dad Bill joining the leaderboard here. Heather Schmidt, she knows her KW Command history there because she jumped 27 places with that last question. Let's move forward to the next question. Here we go. Question number 7. There is still plenty of time for this game if you want to jump in. The question is, which of the following is not an available homepage widget? Uh-oh, we're getting into the details. Which of the following is not an available homepage widget? Tasks, new leads to claim, profit share, or opportunities? And the correct question is opportunities. That's correct. Now, it might not be a widget on the home screen of Command, but we'll learn where it is a widget in just a few minutes after we complete our game. We got Mike B in number 1, April close behind, Andrew Hicks 2. There's 2 Andrew Hicks rolling around. I didn't know if I could handle 1. Now we've got 2. I love that. Twice the fun. Corinne and Corey Turba is on the leaderboard. Here we go. Next question. Question number 8. According to the MREA, what is the 80-20 principle? According to the MREA, what is the 80-20 principle? Lock in your answers on the screen. We're quickly climbing to 100 participants. There we go. 80% of your success comes from 20% of your efforts. That was the correct answer for this one. Let's see what the leaderboard looks like next. There we go. We're going to check out the leaderboard. We've got Mike B holding onto the lead with April, Andrew, Corey climbing to 4th place, and Cassie joining us on the leaderboard again. Congratulations to all. Yes, Nicole, you're getting some love. Corey, you're getting some love from your North Florida family with Lucas and Nicole there to keep that up. Let's move forward to our next question and see what happens next. Question number 9. What are the 4 key pieces of information in your database? What are the 4 key pieces of information in your database? There's 6 different options here. Phone number, name, date of last home purchase, email, mailing address, or place of business. Remember to look at your device that you joined the game from. That's where you're going to see the questions and be able to answer and participate. With 1 second left, we're locking in our answers. And the correct answers are phone number, name, email, and mailing address. Those are the 4 key pieces of information to help build your database. We got Mike B holding onto the lead. Andrew Hicks, number 2, climbing to number the 2nd. We got April, Corey, and Cassie still on the leaderboard. We are really seeing this game shake up. We've got AMMSD has climbed 20 places here. Let's go forward to our next question and keep working forward. We're almost halfway through the game. Can you save advanced filters as smart views? So we recently launched advanced filters and command contacts. Can they be saved as smart views? Can they be saved as smart views? Yes or no? With all of the answers locked in, yes, they can. Smart views are an incredible way for you to segment and break down your database, finding the contacts that matter to you most in that moment. Those, of course, can be saved as smart views so you can revisit them over and over again with just a few clicks. Now, we've got Mike B in number 1, April, Andrew, Cassie, and Corey. We are running through. Ozzy's given some love for smart views inside of the chat. I agree with you. They're incredible. I like to work smarter and not harder. Let's see forward to our next question. We are officially halfway through the game with question 11. According to the MREA, what is the 4th key to becoming a millionaire real estate agent? According to the MREA, what is the 4th key to becoming a millionaire real estate agent? We've got 4 choices on the screen with 10 seconds to go. With 3 seconds, we got 100 answers locked in. The correct answer was establishing multiple streams of income. Multiple streams of income. Let's see how that shaked up the board. Mike B with the MREA knowledge holding on to the lead. Andrew Hicks II is still on the leaderboard in second place with over 8,300 points. Cassie, Corey, and Plaid Dad Bill is back on the board. 13 of you just hit a 4-answer streak. So those tricky questions and throwing in the MREA did not throw you off on your streak there. Congratulations for getting those right. Let's move forward to our next question. We got question number 12 of 22. Are basic filters sticky if a user switches to advanced mode? Are basic filters and contacts sticky if a user switches to advanced mode? We're talking about contacts with basic and advanced filters, and the correct answer was yes. You will not lose the work you're doing in the regular filter drawer if you choose to view the advanced options that are available. Mike B had that one along with Cassie, Corey, Plaid Dad Bill, Andrew, and a whole slew of you here that got that right. Although we have 4 people lose their answer streak, I know that was a tricky one. That was definitely an advanced question. If you're wondering to yourself, what are advanced filters? What are contact filters? Do me a favor. Contact your Market Center tech trainer today after this call and schedule some time to review what these are. There's some great ways for you to get into your database. And what we talked about earlier, real estate's all about relationships, helping make relationships easier through command and contacts. Let's move forward to our next question. Here we go. What are the 4 models of the MREA book? What are the 4 models of the Millionaire Real Estate Agent book? We got 4 choices on the screen, stacking them up. And the correct answer was economic, lead gen, budget, and organizational models. Those were the 4 models of the MREA book. Cassie is taking the lead, jumping above Mike B with 9,291 points. Mike B, Corey, Plaid Dad Bill, and Andrew Hicks II are still on the leaderboard with 4 players hitting their answer streak 6. I love it. Let's keep moving forward to see what our next question is going to be. So you cannot filter by specific neighborhoods linked to a contact. Is that a true or a false statement? You cannot filter by specific neighborhoods linked to a contact. Got 5 seconds to go with over 100 answers already locked in. And that is false. You absolutely can filter by contacts looking for a specific neighborhood or neighborhoods associated with their contact record. So you can do that now. A great way to find maybe a farm area or that unique contact set. So Mike B, Cassie, Plaid Dad Bill, Andrew Hicks II, and Corey all had that right, along with 3 other players hitting their answer streak number 7. They got the last 7 questions correct. Let's see what we have up next. Here we go. We're in the final stretch here. Question number 15. This is a multi-select. What are the 4 quick actions on the command dashboard? On the command dashboard, what are the 4 quick actions out of the 6 options that you see there? No phoning a friend here and pulling up command on another window. What are the 4 quick actions? Remember, speed is going to give you more points. Speed and accuracy. We got 5 seconds to lock in your answers. And here we go. We have the 4 quick action buttons at the top of the command dashboard screen are recently active, leads never contacted, birthdays, and anniversaries. Those are our 4 there. Ooh, that was a big shakeup on that one. That question had a big shakeup on the board. We got Jack C taking the lead, followed by Anna Brown. We got Zach, Mike, and Cassie. It looks like we got Jack, Anna, and Zach joining the leaderboard with Mike and Cassie holding on strong with 4th and 5th. Let's keep on. Ozzy, you've got this next question, though. I got it. I'm rooting for you. Agents can use a vendor declined by the market center as a party to the transaction. Agents can use a vendor declined by the market center as a party to the transaction. Is this true or false? Over 100 answers locked in, true or false. And what's the correct answer? The correct answer is true. That is correct. And an opportunity record. We now have parties to the transaction where an agent can associate a variety of parties to a transaction record. Even if the market center doesn't add them to their existing vendor database, they can still be included. So that is absolutely true. Jack C is holding onto the lead. Anna moved into second with Mike B following. Cassie, Zach, up 11 places. Lynn from Market Center 10, as I'm assuming what that number is, the highest climber, jumped 11 places with that one question alone. We've got 4 more questions here, and this game can be won by anyone on the call. The next question, number 17, what is the newest belief in the Y4C2Ts? What is the newest belief in the Y4C2Ts? With 100 answers locked in, equity. Equity opportunities for all is the newest addition to our belief system, the Y4C2Ts. We got Jack C keeping on with the lead. Anna, Mike, Cassie, and Corey all on the leaderboard. And we had 3 players just hit their answer streak with 6 correct questions in a row. And there were some tricky ones in there. So way to get that, those 3 of you that got 6 correct. Let's jump forward to our next question. Mertice got it right in the chat. Who can send contacts to the lead pool or lead routing on the command app? So when you're working on the go, who can send contacts to the lead pool or lead routing on the command app? We got 4 options on the screen. Awesome. The correct answer was Rainmaker. 49 of you got that right. It is the Rainmaker role that can complete that action while working on the go. Although our enhanced and unlimited permission users, you can absolutely have that task accomplished when you're working on the desktop version of command. We've got Jack C holding on to the lead. We've got Cassie, Plaid Dab Build back on the leaderboard. Corey and Zach is back on the leaderboard here. This is getting interesting. We are down to our final few questions. Let's see what we have up next for this crew. What notification types cannot be managed by notification preferences? What notification types cannot be managed in notification preferences? We've got 10 seconds left on the board. Cassie's got a cheering squad in the chat with Marty. And the correct answer was email notifications. So our notification preferences in command on your desktop you can control for a variety of notifications, whether it's a desktop in-app, a push, or a mobile notification. Let's see what the leaderboard looks like here. We got Jaxie, Corey, Cassie, Plaid, Dad, Bill, and Zach Younger. Oh, that was a tough round, though. It seems like that was a tricky question. We had 22 players lost their answer streak of 3 in a row. So close. Hey, Martise got it right in the chat, though. I love it. Hey, if you want to put answers in the chat after the question's done, here we go. A multi-select question 20 of 22. What bulk actions can be taken in contacts in the command app? What bulk actions can be taken in contacts in the command app? Crystal's got an eye on Corey on the leaderboard. We got answers locked in. The bulk actions that can be taken here are adding to a smart plan, adding tags, or adding activities. 3 players just reached their answer streak of 5, so that last question did not confuse them. We got Jaxie, Corey, Mike B, Corinne is back on the board, and Cassie's back on the board. 3 players reaching their answer streak, 5 questions in a row correct. Let's see what we have coming up next. Mission to build careers worth having, businesses worth owning, lives worth living. Complete this sentence. What is our full mission statement? To build careers worth having, businesses worth owning, lives worth living. And the correct answer was experiences worth giving and legacies worth leaving. Experiences worth giving and legacies worth leaving. Let's see how that affected the scoreboard. Jack is holding on strong. We got Corey, Mike B, Cassia, and Corinne. We are in our final questions. Remember, as we go through this, we're going to be holding back the final winners until the very end of our event. We're going to complete our game show here. We're going to go into a little bit of learning with that sneak peek of what's coming up soon before we talk a little bit more about this fantastic event, the 4th annual KW Tech the Halls. Let's see what we got coming up next. Final question of the game. Select all sections that can be included in a transaction summary PDF. Select all sections that can be included in a transaction summary PDF. We got 6 options on the screen there. You've got 18 seconds left. Northwest has 2 people up on the leaderboard, Corinne and Corey. Crystal's giving a shout out there. Zach, this is a tough one. It's a new release. There we go. Okay, select all the sections. The sections are key dates, transaction parties, opportunity checklist, and commission summary. This is one of the highest requested features on ideas.kw.com that the team was able to deliver just last month. Now inside of opportunities, you can log in, open an opportunity, and use the generate transaction summary PDF in the top right-hand corner of your screen to build a customized, beautiful template demonstrating all of the desired details you want to include, because you can always exclude, even in the order that you set them. You can download and share that. Really, really exciting. So that was fun, Ozzy. I agree. And I think the fun is just getting started. We're just over halfway through our time that we have scheduled to be here today. And again, my name's Donnie. I work on the labs team with KWRI, and I can't say thank you enough to all of you for spending some of your Thursday afternoon with us here on the XMAS Games. And a special shout out to the variety of regions and leaders that are helping not only put on this event, the XMAS Games here in July, but we are on the road to an amazing event later this year in December called KW Tech the Halls. And we're going to share more about that event in just a few minutes. Before we do that, I'd love to talk a little bit about one of the things that is in our KW Tech I'm really passionate about. And if it's okay with you, I want to approach this a little bit different. It's not going to be a training where I'm going to say, here's where you click this button, here's where you click this button. I want to take you through more of a real life scenario on how this technology can be leveraged as the most powerful tool in your real estate business. I got lots of comments coming into the game. Melody says it was fun and informative. Cheryl said, we have some, when I was asked to film that video, I should have known that a little funny video would come around. I loved that video when everyone was saying that they were my name. That was great. Will the reals Donnie please stand up? Awesome. So what we're going to do is I want to take you through some of the ways that the Command app can help you work on the go. And if we think about this, let's take a step back. What is Labs? Labs is all about designing technology for agents and leaders at Keller Williams to help solve the most important problems first. When you're thinking about a real estate agent, I know many of you out there are real estate agents, you've been real estate agents, or you work with real estate agents. I would say 100% of you fall into one of those categories. And what I know, at least in the agents that I've spoken to and that we talked to when we were coming up with the ideas of building the Command app, is 85+% of the time, an agent's working on the go. They're working away from their desk. So we had to build an app that brought the most important things for an agent to do while they're working on the go in the palm of their hand. This has been an incredible journey to watch the Command app develop over time, because even though the Command desktop version is going to turn 5 in February of 2024, the Command app was only released last year at the very beginning of the year, January of 2022, I believe. I want to go through some of the ways that I use this. So I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to lean on my producers here that I can still see in like a muted form to give me a thumbs up once I've done this properly, because I'm really confident with sharing on Zoom. Here we go. Here we go. Look at that thumbs up. Awesome. So you should be seeing my screen. You're looking at my phone. It's the phone that I'm holding in my hand. I'm swiping it up. I'm swiping it down. You're seeing everything I'm doing in real time. So this is a 100% live demo. I want to talk through some of the ways that I think this can help an agent working on the go. And we're going to go through a variety of different experiences. Starting first here with your dashboard screen. What's the most relevant information for someone to see while they're working on the go? Remember, during our quiz game, there was a tricky question there. We talked about widgets that were available on the Command desktop dashboard, where opportunities isn't available when you're working on the desktop because you can always access your sales pipeline and opportunities applet using the icon on the left-hand side. Here in the Command app, you have it right here. I at a glance can see what my business looks like. How many opportunities am I cultivating? How many opportunities are in the appointment phase, active or under contract, leading on that road to the closing table? Now, here on the screen, I also have a couple of other options. I'm going to start first. We said real estate's a relationship-driven business. I'm going to go first into my contacts applet. That's at the bottom of the screen here. And I'm going to see out of my contacts, Ashley Hill, who's the first contact that you see there at the top of the screen, is a new contact. Let's pretend I just met them. I was out in the field. I met Ashley. I added her information and captured it into my database. As soon as I add it to the Command app, it's always going to be available in the desktop. You're working in the same space. Now, something that's unique is for Ashley, I want to make sure that I'm following up with Ashley consistently, because when we're looking at adding new contacts into our database, they're always going to fall into one of two categories. They're either now business, where I'm creating an opportunity on my sales pipeline to represent the opportunity to transact with them, or they're future business. I need to consistently and systematically follow up with them until they become now business. Always falling into one of those two categories. I'm going to tap on Ashley because today we know that Ashley actually came through and is going to be future business. One of the ways that I want to follow up with Ashley is actually using the smart plans. And I'm actually going to add Ashley to my quarterly call plan. I'm going to do so by clicking that plus button in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, where I'm going to see all of the smart plans that are available to me. These are smart plans that are already in my library that I'm using on a regular basis. I can either search for a smart plan at the top if you have a lot in your library, or I can actually choose right there, quarterly call plan. That's the one I want. I want to add this person to my contact, It's letting me know that I might have some missing information that would prevent me from reaching out. That's okay. I'm going to click confirm. And now I can see that this contact is added to my smart plan. What this does is it creates your daily call list. If I go back to the home screen here, this is where I can see at the top what is due today, what's due soon, and what might be past due tasks that we missed. But if I click on due today, that blue icon in the top left-hand corner, here are all of the tasks and phone calls that I need to make. And notice I already have some contacts here with calls because it's time to call them based on the quarterly call plan. The quarterly call smart plan is going to make sure that you're reminded with a task to call that contact once every 90 days. Here, if I'm looking at the contact Becky, I actually have a little icon right next to it where I can click call. I'm going to tap on that call and it's going to give me an option. Do I want to call using my primary device, call from my cell phone like normal, or maybe I want to use WhatsApp? We heard that a lot of you were interacting with people who might have international phone numbers, and WhatsApp was a really popular way for you to successfully communicate with those. I'm going to go ahead and just confirm that I'm going to call this number with my personal. Now, I'm going to click cancel. Let's just pretend that I just completed the call with Becky. Here, the command app is going to automatically let me know. Call task completed. Would you like to add a call activity to Becky's timeline? Because if it's not in the database, I'm going to look for the contacts. I'm going to look here in the chat to complete this phrase. If it's not in the database, complete that phrase inside of the chat. If it's not in the database, Andrew Hicks, it didn't happen. It doesn't exist. If it is not included in the database, it didn't happen. It doesn't exist. All correct answers there. Andrew, Crystal, Lewis, Ron, Noel. I love that. Ozzy from Las Vegas is in. So I want to add this call activity and I want to mark this as complete. That's option one, or I could mark this as complete. However, if it's not in the database, it doesn't exist. So I always want to log this activity. I'm going to hit add activity and mark this as complete. I'm going to say we talked. Now, this is one of my favorite reasons for completing my calls using the command app while working on the go. I, one, can call directly from my device, and it's just a really easy process for me to call through that list. Two, once I'm ready to log the activity, these notes are private to me. These notes are going to help me the next time I call Becky to remember maybe some of the things that we talked about. I'm going to go ahead and use one of my favorite tricks, and I happen to be on an iPhone. I know Androids have a different version of this, voice to text. Even if there's a typo, even if there's an error, this is about working on the go, working smarter, not harder. I'm going to voice to text my notes in this description. Spoke with Becky, and she will be attending our end of summer client event with the family. Spoke to Becky, and she's excited to attend our end of summer client event with her entire family, period. She hopes that we have the snow cone machine that we did last year. So I can add those notes. I press save in the top right-hand corner. Bam. The activity is completed. It's logged on the contact timeline for Becky. Now my task is also completed. And in 90 days, I'm going to make sure that I have our command. Smart plans are going to make sure that I have that option to call them back. Now, let's take a look at a different scenario. We're talking about a day in the life. I'm going to call somebody different. I'm going to call Liz here, Liz Moss. I'm going to do the same steps. I'm clicking on call. I'm going to choose that I'm going to call with my primary number. I'm going to click cancel. The command app immediately says, would you like to log this? Now, let's pretend I actually didn't get a hold of Liz today. I left a voicemail. I'm going to show you what I prefer to do. Because I'm still in the same week, I still want to make one more attempt to connect with Liz. Maybe that will be a text message. Maybe that will be another phone call. I'm going to show you how I would set up the next phone call. I'm not going to choose either of these options. I'm going to click cancel. Then I'm going to use the three dots in the far right-hand corner next to that task. That's going to expose a menu where I had the option of rescheduling. I didn't connect with Liz today, so I'm going to confirm reschedule. I'm going to try again Saturday, and I'm going to say I'm going to contact her in the morning. Confirm. Now I'll make sure that I get that call rescheduled for Saturday. If I go back to my home screen, you'll notice I have some follow-up tasks that are now due soon. They're not due today, they're due in the future, and I can continue to work down my list. I'm going to work through one last scenario, and I'm going to wish that this scenario comes true for everyone on today's call, everyone in your market centers. When you make your next phone call, let's hope that this is the outcome. I'm going to go through. I'm going to see I have John. I'm going to call John. I'm calling John. We're going to pretend. Ring, ring. I talk to John, and John lets me know that he is going to be selling his house at the beginning of next year. So January 2024, John wants to sell his house. Now, for me, as soon as somebody raises their hand that they want to transact in real estate, even if it's not today business, I'm not scheduling the appointment for next week, I want to make sure that I add them to my pipeline. So I'm going to take a few actions here with this outcome. I'm going to go to John's call. I'm going to complete the call, and I'm just going to add the call activity and mark it as complete. Now, I'm going to say, spoke with John, is going to be transferred for his job at the beginning of next year, needs to sell in January 2024. Spoke with John, needs to sell in January 2024 with a job transfer that he was just made aware of. Here in the top right-hand corner, I can press that save button and save that location there. Now, I'm actually going to just go back and we're going to look at John's contact. Here, I can pull up John, the contact record, and in the bottom right-hand corner, I'm going to use that blue plus button to create an opportunity. Now, when I create an opportunity right here from the contact record, you'll notice the contact name is already filled in for me. We've got contact name John. Now, I can choose what type. It's going to be a listing opportunity. It's going to be in my cultivate phase. So I'm adding it to the cultivate phase on my sales pipeline. And I have my cultivate phase customized with these stages, 12 or more months, 6 to 12 months, 3 to 6, or 0 to 90. Well, that's 6 to 12 months away that I need to be following up. So I want to add him to that specific phase. Now, if I scroll down a little bit further, I can add other information like the property address. I can add tags. I'm going to go ahead and say that I want to add a tag. I also can enter in my commission rate. Once I have all of the required fields included, I can press that save button in the top right-hand corner, and now I have a new opportunity created. Keep in mind, if I tap the home screen and go back to my dashboard, now I have 3 opportunities in my cultivate phase where previously it was 2, and I can always click right on that cultivate phase and see all 3. There's John. I've got both a listing, and it looks like a buyer opportunity for that particular contact. Seeing a lot of you are enjoying the little Easter egg of contacts that are in my database. You might find it's an interesting set of individuals that I work with through my real estate business. So I'm glad that you're enjoying that there. So that was just a little sneak peek, and it really only covers a small sliver of what the Command app can power an agent to do while working on the go. I want to take a quick pause and make it really clear that now, moving forward, I want to show you, if it's okay with you, a sneak peek at what you can expect from the Command app coming soon. So in the chat, I'd love to hear from you. Do you want to see what the next version of the Command app is going to be able to do? Cassie says yes. Blake says yes. Crystal says yes. Janelle says yes. Okay. Kristen says yes. Margie, Zach. Okay. We've got a new version of the Command app that just went into beta this morning. Now, what that means with our labs process is we have a variety of people who have volunteered to beta this app. And as long as we get the thumbs up that everything's working, everything's good, you will be seeing that in the app stores as an update in the next several weeks. So we're only a few weeks away from this, pending our beta results. What I'm about to show you is not available today. I'm showing you something that will come in the coming weeks, pending our beta results. One of the things that you're going to be able to do with the next version of the Command app is looking at your Command app dashboard, just like you can see there. You've got your dashboard. We talked about, even in our quiz, there was a question that you could customize your dashboard on desktop Command. Well, now we are bringing the ability to manage the layout of your dashboard on the Command app. you'll notice in the top right-hand corner, I have a little manage layout button that I can tap. And from here, I can choose what widgets do I want to see, what widgets do I not want to see, and what order that I want to see them in. Let's say I actually don't want to see my opportunities for some reason. I can actually tap on the little eyeball and remove those. When I press save and go back, you'll notice now I don't have the opportunities widget there, but I can always see the number of widgets that are hidden at the bottom of the screen. One widget is currently hidden. I'm going to hit manage layout one more time, and I'm actually going to say I want things to know to be in the top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hide the anniversaries and profit share, but I'm going to keep birthdays there. I'm going to hit save. Now I can see I have things to know. So that manage layout button in the top right-hand corner, you're going to be able to click and hold to the eyeball you'll use to include or exclude. So when the eye is blue, you'll see it in your dashboard. When it's in the crossed out position and grayed out, you won't see it. You also can click on the headers. So I can tap on things to know and hold, and I can drag this to the top of the screen and let go to drop it. Then I can click save in the top right-hand corner. And now I'm seeing a brand new designed layout for my dashboard, customized to me, what I want to see every time that I'm logging in. We are really excited to bring this to you in very soon with the next version. So make sure that you're keeping an eye on the app stores and updating your app every time that we have something new. If you want to suggest something for the Command app in the future, maybe something that you wanted to do in one of the next builds, head on over to ideas.kw.com and share your amazing ideas with us today. Crystal, I agree. It's really exciting to see this Command app coming to life. I can't say thank you enough. We have some winners to reveal. We have some important information. So what I want to do now is bring up my co-host to take us in, and we have some special information and a special treat to share with all of you joining us for the XMAS Games today.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Donnie, so much. That was so much fun, and we're going to be playing a lot of games like that once we have Tech the Halls this December the 6th. And one of the things that we wanted to go ahead and tell you is about some of the packages that come with it. So you can scan this code, and it will let you register for Tech the Halls as a individual, and then also as an MC. And which is for your market center. So that will be streamed, and with that will come along, you'll get some games along with it. So make sure to sign up for your market center as well. Other than that, Brandon has something very important he wants to talk about.
Thanks, Janelle. You know what? We do this every year to raise money for an amazing cause, KW Cares. And we are so ready to start raising money today. So from here on out, we want you to donate everything you can to KW Cares. Go ahead and scan this slide coming up right there. Go ahead, send all of your love and dough over to KW Cares for us so we can send it to a good cause. We really appreciate all of you for being a part of this.
And while you're getting your credit cards out, donating to KW Cares, we've got Namesh and Brandon are going to announce the winners of our Kahoot contest. So here we go.
All right, man, I thought we were done. We still have all the fun stuff to give out. All right, so without further ado, it's time to announce our national winners for XMAS Games in July 2023, right?
Woo!
So here we are. Number 3 nationally is none other than Mike B. Congratulations, Mike. Unfortunately, Mike, you put Mike B. So if you don't mind in the chat, if you could just throw your information, that way we can connect with you. And congratulations, you're going to win a ticket to Tech the Hall, so you're already set to go to take all of that value in.
Yay,
All
Mike
right.
B with the Tech the
Good
Hall
job.
ticket.
Congratulations, Mike. All right, number two nationally for XMAS Games in July, Corey Burke from Waukegan, Washington. Congratulations, Corey. You do win the actual entire Market Center package that Janelle just mentioned. So this is going to include some additional games, Kahoot questions, entire access to Tech the Halls, and more. So congratulations. I'm sure you and your Market Center are going to absolutely Love this.
That's a lot of stuff.
That is a lot of stuff.
That's a lot of
We just
stuff.
like
You
giving
did
things
good.
away. Good job, Corey. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right. Number 1.
Should we do our drum roll?
We can do our drum roll.
All right.
Number 1. Champion, grand champion.
The grandest of grand.
The grandest of grand is none other than Jack C, which I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's Jack Crutchfield from the DC area.
What?
Hopefully not wrong, but congratulations, Jack. You win $100 in command cash. You can utilize that to run some campaigns, get some leads, and guess what?
Some dollar leads.
Yeah, get way more than $100 out of it, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's so congratulations, Jack. You're our 2023 grand champion.
Awesome.
But that's not all, right?
Wait, there's more?
Oh,
There's more. Welcome, Ryan. What's going on, Ryan? You got something to add?
yeah. I think we need to have everybody who wants to have a chance to draw go ahead and put into the chat. I need a #TTH, #TTH, and we're gonna draw
What? We're gonna have a random winner?
random winner, sir.
Random
If
giveaway.
you want a chance to win,
Let's do a random giveaway. Let's
So
go.
it's
Hashtag
pound or
TTH.
hashtag.
There you
I
go.
found out that it's actually
#TTH, like we see going in the chat now. Do it, and then we'll give you a minute, and then we're gonna go ahead and draw a winner for it.
Wow, look at all
look
of
at that.
these pound signs.
People actually understand.
Wow.
Let's go. Pound TTH.
Hey, I
It
know
is
some
case-
of these
It is
people.
case sensitive, so let's please put a pound TTH all lowercase.
Yeah, all lowercase. If you didn't do it in lowercase, please go back and do it again. I apologize. I should have said that. Pound TTH, all lowercase.
Here we go. Here we go. People coming in.
I'm one of those uppercase people too, so I understand. But we got to do this in the lowercase.
They were yelling out their answer.
All right, just a couple more seconds here.
This is gonna be totally random. We're state-of-the-art tech company, right, Ryan?
That's right.
Absolutely, completely random. All right, here we go. Ready? I think we're gonna cut it off now. I've got 58 entries in here, so here we go. Ready? Here's the drawing.
Uh-oh. Oh, man, this anticipation's mounting.
This is exciting.
Wait, why did I see Marty Miller in there?
I know.
Molly! Congratulations, Molly. You did it. You won. What did Molly win?
Molly got all access to Tech the Halls in December. So congratulations,
So
Molly.
come and join us December 6th. We've got this and more.
Virtual world.
Absolutely.
Yay!
Taking all that.
Seriously, this team has worked really, really hard to put this event together, and you can't even imagine. We've already started a couple months ago planning for December 6th of this coming year. So it's going to be, if you ever attended Tech the Halls in the past, this year's going to be bigger and better because of the crew that's all been here working together on this. So thank you guys very much. And thank you to Janelle, who's the brainchild behind this.
And we also want to say a huge thank you to Donnie for coming in and hosting today's games. And congrats to everybody. In December, we're going to have huge prizes, more chances to win at Tech the Hall. So make sure to register. And you can scan the code and do that now.
Yeah, come hang out with us during the holidays. We're gonna see you all really soon.
We can't
Love to
wait.
see you there.
Thanks for joining us. X Games!
Thank you, Donnie. Glad to have everybody.